Bonus everybody, and what is up? This is G here with the frequency, and once again we're back with some more Dead Space 2 hardcore walkthrough. We're back here at the solar array, not even the solar array, but like Auntie's, I don't know what you call it, it's her mainframe or something. And now we gotta shut her down. She's been causing us a lot of grief, a lot of problems. So yeah, we're gonna get through this. And there's actually an Easter egg at this part where you can collect the penguin statue. And I'll show you that in a second. But first, equip your flamethrower or whatever you use to kill things up front and kill these things. Now, normally I would use an item to do that, but those things are just so annoying to kill with these big ass flat panels that I just go straight ahead and kill them with a weapon. It's really not that serious. You're just using one bullet anyway. And if you're trying to get the capacity upgrade, it's even helpful for giving you a reason to use it. So just use whatever weapon you have. Don't really worry about it. Don't worry about it. There's nothing. Yeah, I'm speaking to you guys super early. I just woke up. I always wake up and then say I gotta do these videos, you know. I really like the idea of doing walkthroughs. I know I've said this probably about a million times in these videos, if anyone's even catching up and watching any of them. But I really do appreciate. I like walkthroughs. Like I didn't think I would like. I knew I would like them, but I didn't think I would enjoy doing them this much. Like I spent about 2 hours planning another, maybe not 2 hours, maybe 2 hours. I know damn well I spent a week just preparing another walkthrough for you guys, and hopefully it's well received. Hopefully it's perceived as fun. People like it. You know, I enjoyed doing it. Okay, here's the Easter egg actually. This part is really easy to spot. Just keep trying all of them until you get the blue, and you'll unlock another panel that would allow you to. Well, you'll see. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I really do like doing walkthroughs because it's like I get to plan things. I get to do what I want to do, which is play games. But I also get to do what else I love to do, and that's to write. I love to write. I'd like to say probably in a past life or somewhere or another, I was a writer, a strategist. And I just love taking notes, strategizing. Okay, so in this room, actually, you're going to get the Peng statue, and usually you're going to get 2 power nodes, a large, I was about to say semiconductor, a large, excuse me, a large health pack, and a conductor or 2. That I recommend. That's going to put us well into the get money range, and now we have enough money to do practically whatever you want to do. So if you were lacking behind in your playthrough of this hardcore run, then that Peng statue plus the 2 power nodes plus the large meta pack plus the semiconductor should give you more than enough money to really catch up on your wares that you need to buy. But yeah, I love to write, and as you can see, I fumbled here. I didn't actually activate the other rooms, and I'm like, what the hell? And I'm like, oh yeah, I didn't actually do it, dummy. So yeah, I gotta go back and actually mess with the mainframe and unactivate, disactivate it, whatever. You've played this before. You're just looking for advice. So yeah, I love to write, and I think that's something that these walkthroughs are actually helping me to accomplish, where now I can write walkthroughs. And although I'm probably not about to sell anytime soon, I can see it as a possible future, and it's enjoyable to think about. So enough about me. Let's get on to the walkthrough here. So early in the walkthrough, before I hopped in the vents, you saw me throw down 2 detonator mines. Those detonator mines are coming in use right about now because we're going to need 2 necromorphs to spawn on each side. And usually this guy will die, but if you've been neglecting the damage upgrade on your detonator as I have, he'll survive the hit. And usually I like to put down another 2. Excuse me. As I said, I just woke up, so these morning yawns are to be expected, I suppose. So if you lay down another 2, you'll actually take care of the necromorphs that spawn when you start destroying these nodes. And you're home free. That's it. Now you just got to deal with Auntie's little dramatic offline moment.
Lockouts offline. Station reverted to manual operation only. Anti offline.
You know, it's like just shut off, you dumb machine. Nobody asked you to give us a detailed, slowed version of your shutting down. It's so weird. You feel like if you shut it down, it's shutting the hell down. It shouldn't have to take time. Anyway, if you actually proceed through this area before you finish your conversation with Ellie and Strauss, the little grandfather pieces that usually spawn won't spawn. And you can just run through with no problem. Just collect the loot. Be good. Now, this next area has a couple of baddies that aren't too bad, actually. Just freeze this guy. Shoot his ankles. Ankles are almost always just like a one-hit decimation. And as you can see, those are the main 2 reasons I hate those guys. One, they're too freaking fast for a proper aiming. 2, they're fucking annoying to try and stasis, and I hate using stasis on them. Of course I do, but I hate using stasis on them because I always tend to miss. But as you can see, as long as you know these guys are coming, it's really easy to just get rid of them. Oh, I want your ammo, so I'm saving him, or his credits rather, and his brother's guts are right there. So, as you can see, now we're full on stuff, and we're just collecting loot here. This is the part of the game that I start to like. It starts to get a lot more hectic, and it really starts to pay off. It really starts to pick up the slack where it's been taking it easy on the players, so to speak. When you go for that bench right there, or rather, when you go for the power node room, there's one more sweeper that spawns, so be careful of him. Okay. So now we're in this room. This room I actually would not... I'm not sure if it's this room or the next one, but one of these rooms always have like terrible quality loot. And if there was one that you should miss out on, I would suggest it be that one. But I cannot remember which one it is. So, oh well. So now we're doing some micromanaging here, which is more important to take rather. Obviously I do have enough space for both of them, but if it had come to the point where you had to decide between the med kit and the Ruby semiconductor, it'd be health over credits, you know, insurance over some money. And I think everybody would take the money. The risk is well worth it. Usually, if you know what you're doing, you're not in any risk per se. You're just, you know, playing with death. And that's always fun, isn't it? Just hacking here. Yay, another visit from Nicole. I always love her visits. She's so warm and welcoming. Always willing to talk, you know, share her feelings, delve deeper into mine. But anyway, we're about to arrange the solar array panels. What that means is we're going to be doing a lot of outer space crap, and we're going to be dealing with a tripod. Remember, tripods are easy to take out with a timed line mine. Wow, try saying that 5 times fast. And or rather, a detonator mine. Yeah, I just figured this out before. Detonator mines can actually handle those things just as effectively, if not more effectively. You don't have to wait. Be careful, because sometimes I have been hit. Like, I've just been snagged by one of the remaining missile. Like, as you saw it pass by there, sometimes it doesn't actually blow up when you pass by it in this encounter, and it'll actually like do a little 360 and smack you back. So be careful of that. Make sure you're healed up in this section. I haven't seen that in anyone else's walkthrough. I've seen at least like 4 actually different walkthroughs of this game, and I've never seen that happen to anybody, or not walkthroughs but playthroughs. And it's never happened that anyone's been snapped. I just have that wonderful lucky strike, I suppose. Now, you don't have to loot these boxes. There's absolutely nothing spectacular in them. However, I'm a loot guy. I love loot. I love rewards for searching. So I like to pick things up. You don't have to if you don't want to. It's not even recommended. It's not like you're going to get any bonus points for doing it. But as I said, I'm a loot guy. I like to pick loot. You know, I like to have a full inventory of shit that I probably won't need and I'll just sell anyway. Alright, we're moving on to this last solar array. And a tip rather to aligning them. When you think you've aligned them, move them a little bit over to the left. And that's the general rule of thumb. So as you can see there, some of you probably thought it was going to take me a little bit longer to get the alignment rather, and nope, it's always a little bit more to the left than you think. I found that out.
Ellie, you all right?
We just made it to the crossover tube when the beam hit. Isaac, those things are still heading towards the transport hub. They're wrecking everything in their path.
Holy shit, they'll cut us off. Get to the hub. I'll meet you as soon as I can.
Exiting 0 gravity.
Ellie, come in.
Isaac, we have to cross to the government sector before they cut us off. You'll never make it down here in
I'll
time.
be there. I'll be there.
I don't know why, but for some reason when Isaac says I'll be there, it just reminds me of the Michael Jackson song. You know, I'm not gonna sing it because it's copyright, but if you're a true Michael Jackson fan, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, we're in another dash scene. This scene is not particularly difficult. Just avoid the big ass structures that are, you know, probably gonna kill you if you collide with them. Just for a walkthrough's sake, the first 2 objects you cannot go through. The next 3 objects you can go through. The last object, although it seems I did notice that it seems quite deceptive that you can go through there. It sort of turns like that. You know, it turns like you're about to enter through its length. But I never noticed that before I started doing a walkthrough. But you cannot, and I suggest you do not try to go through that last piece. It is not wise. Anyway, we're here right before the transit hub. One of the most notorious parts of this game, where you have to wait for a few minutes while your air is going out, while you're being bombarded by necromorphs, and you're locked in a room. You're locked in a big ass room, rather, where necromorphs are respawning from everywhere. So naturally, I would suggest that you stock up on a lot of healing items. A lot of healing items. Make sure you stock up on stasis, the last thing you need. Okay, interrupting yawn. The last thing you need is to die from running out of stasis. It's undoubtedly one of the most embarrassing things to die of in hardcore mode, because it means you didn't prepare. So don't be that asshole and prepare. Just get extra stasis, and reload all of your weapons. The last thing you need is reload your weapons. G, reload your weapons. Did I reload my weapons? I'm not reloading my weapons. That's something I usually do. I know I reload my weapons. Anyway, reload your damn weapons. Do as I say, not as I do. The last thing you need is any of your plans to be ruined because you're trying to save ammo for a bench. It's ridiculous. So the actual best weapon to use for this is the Ripper, and that's because everything is coming at you pretty close range, and you just want to make sure that you're getting everything that comes your way. One of the things I found the most helpful is to just kill everything fast, and that seems like a no shitter, but when you kill things fast, like when you just decimate things like that super fast, I've noticed there's actually a delay in the respawn times, and you can react much faster than if you were trying to hack away everything's limbs with the plasma cutter or something like that. And that's not to say that the plasma cutter is a bad weapon to use. As you can see, I just wrecked that guy. But as I said, the Ripper is going to make sure something dies fast. And the last thing you need at this part of the game is to be totally fucked because you were trying to nab something's arm off. Anyway, as you saw there in that little previous section, I stasis those two while they were in attack animations, and that actually did not work in my favor. And so they actually were hitting me while they were stasis, and you know that's a young money, cash money, no. Right when Ellie says there, by the way, you'll see that the spitter, the puker rather, spawned. I would recommend tagging him down because he always seems to nab me right when I'm leaving. Anyway, there's a transit hub.
Shit, Isaac. Just... shit.
Hey, take it easy. It's okay.
No, it's not. I was right here this morning with a crew of 30 people. But we were overrun. And before I knew it, they transformed. I had to cut the arms and legs off my friends just to escape. I'm sure there's pieces of them still lying around here somewhere.
Ellie, I know. I'm sorry.
And here I am again. I've just walked one big fucking circle today.
We'll get through this. Let's figure out how to meet up.
Right. There's a central hub in the main facility. Here are the coordinates.
Alright, so we're about to meet up with Ellie. Alright. Chapter 8. Nice stopping point. I do believe this is where I saved my game for the second time. This time is just to make sure I don't do all that shit over again, which does happen. It has happened frequently. So do remember to save your game, if not for the sake of something's upcoming part is hard, but just to have a save. And we're coming up to the end of this video, so thank you guys for watching. I hope you stick around, and I will see you later. Adios.